Part of our 2022 North Dakota Shrine Bowl player profile with us now is Tyler Lindstrom of Powers Lake, a rancher. And Tyler, for you to be nominated to the Shrine Bowl game, a showcase game across the state of North Dakota at the 9-man level here, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. I've really worked hard in football, and it's one of my favorite sports ever that I've ever played. And it's just going to be a really great experience, I think.
The cool thing about this, it's a melting pot, right? You get to see players from across the last 3-4 years for you once you get to varsity and see high school level a little bit and see guys playing. You hear and you see someone for numbers of tackles and rush yards or how many pancakes they might get, so to speak. So what areas are you kind of looking forward to? Is there a couple players from the East? Is it some guys that you got to play with on Friday Night Lights that are now on your team in terms of some players you're going to have a chance to suit up with?
Yeah, I'm really excited to play against Corbin Potts from Lemoore. I really liked what he did in the season. He was just a great quarterback, and I think he was really fun to watch. Another guy, Jager Dickman from Surrey, he's one of my friends, and we lost to them in the playoffs, so it'll be fun to play alongside him, I think.
The cool thing about this is brings people together, and also it gets an opportunity to, again, to see different kinds of players and styles. So if someone asked about your different style of a football player, Tyler, what would it be? What are some attributes do you think your game kind of represents?
I think I'm really gritty. I like to just dig in. If we're having a hard time, I just want to dig in and really fight back and just keep going, never give up in a tough game.
Is there a particular football memory that stands out the most for you during your time with the Ranchers?
Yeah, I think it was 2018. We went to the semifinals and played against the New Salem Holsteins. And I was only a freshman, but that whole season was a great memory. And that playoff game was amazing. It was a great experience.
The one thing about this time too, is it allows you to reflect a little bit, look back, but also look ahead. So August, September, kind of what's the plans for you, Tyler, down the line?
I'm just going to go to Bismarck State College, and I'm going to get my generals out of the way and that kind of thing. Not really much else in order so far.
The nice thing is you're getting a little ways from home, but you're still across the state of North Dakota as well. Is there some family or friends that have gone to BSC before, Tyler, that kind of, just made it the right college for you?
Yeah, I've got some friends that are going there too. I don't have any family in the area, but I've got a couple good friends that are going to be there. So it'll be a good time.
Take us through on a Friday night before a game, superstitious. Were you superstitious? If so, did you have a certain pregame meal or anything of that nature that you had to have every game before you finally got to kick off?
Yeah, I always wore the same shirt for a game. Obviously, I washed it between games, but I'd wear the same shirt, and we'd always have one of our guys would bring around an apple, and everybody would take a bite of the apple before every game.
That's pretty cool. So the apple, red or green? Did you go sour or all natural?
It was usually a red one.
Final thing for you here, Tyler, before I let you go. For someone that hasn't played 9-man football before, and they're going to get an opportunity to check it out, here at Mayville State for this Shrine Bowl, take us through 9-man football. There's definitely a little more space than the 11-man game here in North Dakota. So take us through just maybe some similarities, but some differences as well.
Some similarities, you got the same amount of receivers, but there's a lot of differences too. There's a lot more space on the field. You can spread the ball out a little more. You have more options for motions and stuff like that. But I mean, you're playing the same game at the end of the day, so they're pretty similar.
4 quarters of football, 120 yards regardless. Just find a way to get 6 right in the end zone.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Tyler, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward as well at BSC, and best of luck in the Shrine Bowl.
All right. Thank you.